भारत माता Show Shakti Avatar 12th June 2026 Parmatma Vaani Om Namah Shivaya. Victorious children, yes, Papa, the vice of lust alone makes human beings impure. By conquering it, you will become conquerors of the world. The Father has also said, become conquerors of the vice of lust and become conquerors of the world. Lust is their property, which is why those sannyasis and gurus do not speak about it. God speaks. Lust is the greatest enemy. Om Namah Shivaya. The father sits and explains to the children because children understand that only the senseless are taught. Now, when the unlimited Father, the highest on high God, comes, whom would he teach? Definitely those who are the highest on high senseless ones. That is why it is said, at the time of destruction, their intellects have no love. How has the intellect become one without love? It is written that there are 8.4 million species, so they have put the father 2 into 8.4 million species. According to omnipresence, 8.4 million species come into their intellect. The father has explained that when someone new comes, first of all, you should give them the introduction of the unlimited and the unlimited father. Sorry, introduction of the limited and the unlimited father. That one is the unlimited elder Baba. That one is the limited younger Baba. The unlimited father means the father of unlimited souls. That limited father becomes the separate father of each living soul. He is the father of all souls. Not everyone can imbibe this knowledge constantly in the same way. Some imbibe 1% while others imbibe 95%. There are definitely those with 1% too. This is a matter of understanding that there will be the Sun dynasty clan, will there not? Kings, queens, and subjects. This enters your intellect, does it not? There are all types of human beings among the subjects. Subjects means subjects. The father explains that this is a study. Everyone studies according to their own intellect. Everyone has received their own part. Whoever studies, however much a cycle ago, is studying that much now. A study can never remain hidden. A status is received according to the study. The Father has explained that as you progress, there will definitely be an examination. You cannot be transferred without an examination. So everything will be known at the end. But you can understand even now what status are we worthy of. Although out of shame everyone raises their hands together. In their hearts, they also understand how they will be able to become this. Even then, they raise their hands. To raise your hand, even while understanding this, would also be called ignorance. There is so much ignorance. The father understands instantly. A godly student has more sense than this. They understand that they are not worthy of claiming a scholarship. They will not pass. Those ignorant ones are better than this, for they understand how many marks they will get in what the teacher teaches. They would not say that they will pass with honors, so it proves that there isn't even this much intellect here. There is a lot of body consciousness. Although you have come to become this, your behavior needs to be very good to become this. The Father says at the time of destruction, their intellects have no love. Even for the great good Mahavirs, it is said, At the time of destruction, their intellects have no love because they do not have love for the Father according to the system. So, they will be their condition. What will be their condition? They will not be able to claim a high status. There is no accurate writing in the scriptures. There are so many tall stories. The Father sits and explains to you children what the accurate meaning of at the time of destruction. Their intellects have no love is. When the children themselves cannot understand fully, then what will others understand? The children who understand that they are Shiv Baba's children do not understand the full meaning themselves. Remembering the Father is an incognito matter. The study is not incognito, is it? There are numbers in a study. Not everyone will study in the same way. The father understands that they are still babies. Otherwise, they would not go without remembering such an unlimited father for 3 to 4 months. How would it be like that? They remember. When a letter comes, there should also be news in that letter. I do this spiritual service. Proof is needed, is it not? There are such body consciousness ones who never remember, nor do they show proof of service. They cannot give proof of service. Some write news, Baba, such and such people came and I explained this to them. So the father also understands that the child is at least alive and gives correct news of service. Some do not write a letter for 3 to 4 months. So it will be understood that they have died or are ill. A sick person cannot write. Some also write, I was not feeling well, which is why I did not write a letter. Some do not give any news at all. They are not ill. It is body consciousness. Baba explains in the Murli and they get that intoxication and ego. If we do not write a letter, if we do not write a note, is that considered remembrance? Then whom should the Father remember? Remembrance begets remembrance. There are many such body conscious donkeys. A donkey is also shown on top of Ravan. Is it not? It is also said, you are a body conscious donkey. There is also a saying, a stick for a donkey, a hint for a judge. A donkey is beaten with a whip. Some animals move even with a hint while some move when beaten with a whip. Human beings are worse than animals. The Father comes and says, by calling me omnipresent, they have become donkeys, fools, owls, and degraded. Omnipresent means they put me into even more than 8.4 million species. Human beings are said to have stone like intellects. Then, for God, they say that He is present inside pebbles and stones. So, these are insults from everyone. Are they not? That is why the Father says, they defame me so much. Now you have understood number wise. On the path of devotion, they even sing, when you come, we will surrender to you. We will make you our heir. Those who say that he is in pebbles and stones defame him so much. That is when the Father says, whenever there is defamation in Bharat, know that you know the Father, you praise the Father so much. Some do not even write 2 words of remembrance, let alone praise him. They become body conscious. Maya makes them complete donkeys. They do not know the Father as he should be known. You children understand that you have found the Father. Our Father teaches us. God speaks, does he not? I teach you Raj Yoga. I teach you Raj Yoga for how to attain the kingdom of the world. You hardly consider yourself to be studying with the unlimited Father to claim the sovereignty of the world. If you had this intoxication, you would have infinite happiness. Although they also read the Gita, God Krishna speaks, I teach Raj Yoga. That's all. Do they not have that much yoga of the intellect or happiness? Those who read or relate the Gita to do not have that much happiness. They finish reading the Gita and go about their business. It is now in your intellect that the unlimited Father is teaching us, and it will not enter anyone else's intellect that God is teaching us. They have inserted the name of Krishna who takes the full 84 births of all. So, first of all, whoever comes, you have to explain the theory of the two fathers to them. Tell them Bharat was heaven, was it not? It is now hell. Anyone can understand this. This is the Iron Age. This would not be called the Golden Age. You would not say that we are in the Golden Age and also in the Iron Age. That heaven and hell are both together. If someone experiences sorrow, he is in hell. If someone is happy, he is in heaven. Many say this. Sorrowful human beings are in hell. We are sitting in great happiness. We have palaces and mansions, etc. Everything. They see a lot of external happiness, do they not? You children also understand that golden age happiness cannot exist here. It is not that you can call the golden age the iron age or the iron age the golden age. That it is the same thing. Those who understand in this way would also be called ignorant donkeys. So, first of all, you have to tell them the theory of the Father. Only the Father gives him one introduction, no one else knows him. They say that the Supreme Soul is omnipresent. You now show it in the script pictures. The form of a soul and the Supreme Soul is the same. There is no difference in that. A soul is not small or large. All are souls. He is the Supreme Soul among all souls, which means He is the one who always resides in the Supreme Abode. He is not one who would ever come here. Then what use would that be if He never came here? The Father Himself sits and explains how I come. All souls reside there in the Supreme Abode. Hardly anyone outside can understand these things. Your language is also very good. It is easy, it is not difficult. They have inserted the name of Krishna in the Gita. Now, Krishna does not relate the Gita at all. He cannot say to everyone, remember me alone. A bodily being cannot say, remember me alone. That is, remember Krishna. Sins will not be absolved by remembering a bodily being. How can the sins of those who have become sinful souls be absolved? God, Sri Krishna speaks, renounce all bodily relations and remember me alone. However, Krishna also has bodily relations, does he not? And he is also a young child. This too is such a great mistake. There is such a vast difference because of one mistake. They worship Shiv Baba considering him to be Shiv Baba. They worship Krishna considering him to be Krishna. And they worship Rama considering him to be Rama. It is not that they would consider everyone to be Krishna. Wherever I look, there is only Krishna. He has a name and form, does he not? Wherever you look, souls are definitely present. However, everyone's body is different. Souls are omnipresent. This is absolutely right. The Father, the Supreme Soul, cannot be omnipresent. The one for whom it is said that He is the bestower of salvation for all. So, would He too experience degradation? Does the Supreme Soul ever experience degradation? All of these are matters for churning the ocean of knowledge. It is not a matter of wasting time. Human beings say, we do not have time. You explain to them to come and take the course. Then they say they have no time. They will come for 2 days and then not come for 4 days. If they do not study at all, how will they be able to become Lakshmi and Narayan? Maya has so much force. The soul feels so much sorrow for not belonging to the Father and not studying. It is not a new thing. It has been happening every cycle. The Father explains that whatever second or minute passes, repeats identically. It will continue to repeat countless times. You are now listening through the Father. Shubaba himself does not come into birth and death. A comparison is made as to who comes into the full cycle of birth and death and who does not. Only the one Father does not come into birth and death. Everyone else comes. That is why a picture has been shown that Brahma and Vishnu both come into birth and death. Brahma becomes Vishnu and Vishnu becomes Brahma. They continue to come and go in their parts. There can be no end. Everyone will still come and see and understand this picture. It is a very easy matter to understand. It should enter your intellect that we are Brahmins. Then we will become Kshatriyas, Shudras, and then Baba will come and we will become Brahmins. Even if you remember this, you are spinners of the discus of self realization. There are many whose remembrance does not stay at all. Only you Brahmins become spinners of the discourse of self realization. Deities do not become this. By receiving this knowledge of how the cycle turns, they have become these deities. In fact, no human being is worthy of being called a spinner of the discus of self realization. The human world, the land of death, is completely different. Just as the customs of the people of Bharat are different, everyone's are different. The customs and systems of the deities are different, and the customs and systems of human beings in the land of death are different. There is the difference of day and night. That is why everyone says we are impure. O God, come and make all of us impure ones, residents of the impure world, into pure deities, residents of the pure world. It is in your intellect that 5,000 years ago from today, it was the pure world, which is called the golden age. The silver age would not be called that. The Father has explained that this is first class, that is second class. So you should imbibe each and every aspect very well. Whoever comes should be amazed upon hearing this. Some are amazed, but then they do not have the time to make effort. Then they hear that they definitely have to become pure. The vice of lust alone makes human beings impure. By conquering it, you will become conquerors of the world. The Father has also said, become conquerors of the vice of lust and become conquerors of the world. Lust is their property, which is why those sannyasis and gurus do not speak about it. They say, control your mind now. The mind can only be quiet when there is no body. Otherwise, the mind is never quiet. A body is received only to perform actions. So then, how will you remain in the karmatit stage? The karmatit stage is said to be of a corpse, dead while alive, detached from the body. You are studying the study to become detached from the body. The soul is separate from the body. Souls are residents of the supreme abode. When a soul enters a body, it is called a human being. A body is received only to perform actions. When one body is shed, the soul has to take another body to perform actions. There will be peace only when no actions have to be performed. Actions are not performed in the incorporeal world at all. There is no question of the subtle region. The world cycle turns here. You have to know the Father and the world cycle. This alone is called knowledge. There is no mention of the subtle region. There are no white clad ones, nor those with a jewelry, nor is there Shankar wearing snakes. However, the secrets of Brahma and Vishnu at the Father that the Father continues to explain are all here. The dual form of Vishnu is also here. That is in the drama only for the sake of visions. What is seen with the divine vision? These eyes are impure and criminal. So pure things cannot be seen with these eyes. They are not worthy, which is why divine vision, the third eye of knowledge, is needed. When you attain the karmatic stage, that is, when you become deities, you will continue to see the deities with these eyes. However, you cannot see Krishna with the eyes in this body. Even if you had a vision, what happened? You do not receive anything from the drama. At this time, the Father explains that these visions, etc., belong to the path of devotion. There is no attainment through visions. You just saw it. Those are non living, whereas these will be seen as living. You will not become that. There will be happiness. There is happiness just by watching a magician's play. Is there not? That is a temporary matter. This is a matter of becoming that in a practical way. Father teaches you so that you become constantly happy. You also have visions with these eyes. You will see the same thing with divine vision too. There is no difference. So the Father continues to explain in various ways. Acha, love, remembrance, and namaste from the spiritual father to the spiritual children. Lots of love and remembrance to my beloved sweet, sweet Bab Dada and Mat Pita. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessing, may you be an image that grants visions. When there are when there is spiritual intoxication in your words, godly love in your words, and the sparkle of the Father's revelation on your forehead, only then can you grant anyone a vision of the Father. He has such a stage been created by? When will it be created? Let it not be that the end you remain just seekers of visions. Now become an image that grants visions yourself, and then the Father will also be revealed. Om Namah Shivaya.